What's up guys, this is Dallas here, and today we're back for another Juice WRLD pixel art tutorial. In this video we're still going to be continue working on this side, kind of bring it up to where it's, we want to bring it up to there, but I'm not sure exactly how far we'll get on things like that. Once we get up to that point though, you'll really start to see it come together more, and that's the good thing about it. So we're gonna go over here to the far right side, and first thing we're gonna do is take us some magenta terracotta, and right above this redstone ore, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Next thing we're gonna do is place us some pink concrete to the left of the magenta terracotta we just placed, and then I'm gonna place some to the right and on top of the purple terracotta we just placed, or had already placed there. And then we're going to place magenta terracotta on top of the pink concrete over there. Then we're going to come back to this side and place pink wool next to the pink concrete. Next thing we need to do is grab us some pink terracotta, and next to the pink wool we're going to go 1, 2 to the left, and then we're going to go down on top of the nether quartz. We are going to go and place our magenta terracotta, and then on top of it we're going to take us some purple terracotta, and we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to place magenta terracotta in between there, and then go 1, so it looks like this, a miniature C. Then we're going to go over here and we go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 1 right here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is take us some soul sand and place it right here in between this little gap. And then next thing we need to do is take us some light gray terracotta and place it in between this little gap right here. Next thing we're going to do is take us some redstone ore and place them up right here, and then place them right here in between that gap, and then right above the purple terracotta that's on top of the soul sand there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get us some netherrack right here, and we're going to go back over to pink terracotta, and we're going to go 1, 2 on top. Then from there, when it's on top of the pink concrete, and place polished granite on top of it. Then we're going to grab us some red terracotta and place 1 to the right of the polished granite. Then to the left of the polished granite, we're going to take us our magenta terracotta and place it to the left of it. And then place on top of magenta terracotta, we're going to take our red terracotta and place it on top of the magenta terracotta. Alright, hopefully that all made sense. I know we had to swap blocks a lot there, and we're going to have to continue to kind of do that. We're going to have to, let's go over here and let's grab this gravel that we placed down in, I believe it was the last video. And then we're going to grab us some of the orange wood, or the arcana wood. Should be some right here, and then I think should have, I'm not exactly sure if we used any. Okay, we're just gonna grab it out of here. I'm gonna grab us some stone, and we're probably gonna need a few more things. I'm gonna go back up here to where we had this, we placed this redstone before, and place stone on top of the redstone right there. The next thing we're going to do is grab us some light blue terracotta and place that to the right of the stone. Then what we're going to do is take our arcana logs, and we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2 like this. Then what we're going to do is place gravel in between this little gap and on top of the nether quartz ore. And then in the middle right there, we're going to place us the redstone ore in the middle of the arcana wood right there. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take some purple terracotta and place 2 to the left of the redstone ore right here. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to grab us some gray concrete and place 1 to the right of the redstone ore. And then we're going to grab us some blue concrete and place that to the right of the gray concrete. The next thing we're going to do is take us some netherrack. I'm going to go 1, 2 on top of the blue terracotta, and then we go 1 on top of the purple terracotta, and then 1 nether core ore to the right of the netherrack. Next thing we do is place soul sand on top of the redstone and netherrack on top of the soul sand. In between this little gap down here, what we're going to do is grab us some purple terracotta and put it down below, and then we're going to go and grab us a purpler pillar block and place that on top of the purple terracotta. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of blocks kind of being thrown together, but it makes, like, the more blocks of, like, a variety of blocks, the much better it looks. And that's the honest truth about that. Because over there you can see there's a whole bunch of different blocks thrown together, but it looks a lot better that way. And some of them you can't even see from here. Alright, so then we're going to go 1, 2, and then 3 like this. And then we go 1, 2, make it diagonal. Alright, and then next thing we're going to do here is we're going to grab us pink concrete and we go 1, 2 and place polished granite on the end. And then we're going to go 1, 2 and we're going to have to grab us the pink wool again. We're going to place that on top and place another pink concrete to the right, then pink wool, the 1 pink concrete down below. And take our pink terracotta and we go 1 in between this little gap and 2 right below the pink concrete. And then we're going to go to right of the concrete and go 1. And go 2. We need to make this diagonal, so that's what I'm just doing there. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're probably going to start working on this little part right here. We're going to grab us some birchwood logs. We're just going to fly over here real quick and grab it. That way I don't have to struggle trying to find it inside the creative inventory. Even after using it for a while, I still struggle to find blocks, and that's like the one thing that sucks the most. I wish it wasn't like I didn't struggle as much. 1, 2 like that. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is grab us some brown concrete. And place that to the right of the birch wood log. And then next thing we're gonna do is take us some white terracotta, if I can speak today. Sorry about that. And place that next to a birch wood log. Next thing we're gonna do is grab us the pink terracotta and place that to the left of the white terracotta. And then to the left of that, we just want to place us some normal terracotta. We should have already used some right here. And just grab that and place it right here. And place pink terracotta on top of it. Okay, next thing I want to do is go over here and between this little gap, take 1, 2 pink terracotta. And then what we're going to do is grab us some bricks and we're going to go and take our netherrack and place it on the far left, this polished granite right here, and then we're going to put bricks on top, and then to the right of those bricks we're going to take 2 polished granite. We're going to go 1, 2, and then to the far left on the top, polished granite, we're going to place bricks again. Next thing we're going to do is take us some red concrete, and we're going to place it in between this little gap right to the right of the netherrack. And then down here we're going to place us some bricks right there, and then on top of the concrete right here, the pink concrete. Now in between this little gap we're going to go 1, 2 with pink terracotta, and then up 1, and then go over here to a polished granite. I'm going to go 1 with pink terracotta, and then we're going to go 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Next thing we're going to do is grab us some red glazed terracotta, and we want to go 1, 2, 3, and then what we're going to do is grab us red concrete right here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to grab us, let's see, I was trying to see if we've already used it around here. I think I might just have to grab it out of here. I'm going to grab us some red wool and place it right in between the red concrete. Hopefully I've explained everything pretty good so far. I've been trying to explain and move pretty fast at the same time, because if I didn't, this would have taken a lot longer because of the variety of blocks we had to use here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is take us the pink terracotta and go to 2 to the right of the red concrete, 1, 2, then place netherrack, then place polished granite. On top of the polished granite we're going to go 1, 2 with netherrack. Next thing we're going to do is take us some pink concrete, 1 to the right of the polished granite and 1 to the right of the netherrack. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to take us some purple actually we're going to grab us magenta terracotta, and we're going to place that underneath the polished granite right here. Next thing we're going to do is take us some magenta terracotta, and we're going to go we're going to go all the way down to where to purple terracotta right there and right next to the netherrack. Then we're going to go and build in right on top of the purple pillar and on top of the netherrack right here with the magenta terracotta. Next thing you want to do is take the pink terracotta and fill in this little gap right here. And you see we're just slowly filling in and up, and we want to try to at least try to reach that point, because what we're going to do is go from there and then bring it all the way over, or at least try to bring it over and then continue to bring that over, and you'll see like all the progress a lot more if we do it like that. And that's what I'm kind of aiming for, is to kind of show off all the progress it made. Okay, so let's see here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down to here. We're going to line up with this nether block right here, or this pink terracotta, and we are going to go on the outside right here and place pink concrete, and on top of that pink concrete we're going to place us some pink wool, and then we're going to place 2 pink concrete to the right of it, 1, 2. Next thing we're going to do is take us some red terracotta, and we're going to go 1, and then we're going to take us some netherrack, and then 1 on top, 1, 2, then 1, like this. Then to right of that, we're going to place, to right of netherrack, we're placing red terracotta, then polished granite, red terracotta on top of the polished granite, and then pink concrete, and 2 magenta, 2 magenta terracotta, 1, 2. I'm gonna grab us purple or pillar over here. I'm gonna go 1 like this, and grab us netherrack, 1 underneath the purple or pillar, and then I'm gonna grab us purple terracotta. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1 like that. Next thing I'm gonna do is want to take purple terracotta and you want to go 1, 2, 3, and then what you want to do is you want to place 4 magenta terracotta, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to do 1, 2, and then 3 like this. Then between this little gap, we're gonna take some pink terracotta or pink concrete right here. We're gonna go 1 right there, and then on top of the red terracotta over here, we're gonna go 1, 2 with pink concrete. And on top of the pink concrete, we're gonna take us the purpler blocks over here and grab these, and then we're gonna go 1, 2 on top, 1, 2 on like that. We're gonna take us the magenta terracotta. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 like this. Alright, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're not gonna completely fill this area with magenta terracotta just yet. We're gonna kind of fill in all the little gaps. So like to the right of this purple terracotta and on top of the netherrack, we're gonna go 1, 2 with pink concrete. We're gonna take us some pink terracotta and place 1 to the right of the pink concrete right here. Then what we're gonna do is directly underneath this red terracotta, we're gonna take us some polished granite, place 1 underneath, and then take us some pink terracotta and place 1 to the right of it. Then what we should have is we're gonna take our magenta terracotta, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, and on top of it, we're gonna place our purple terracotta, and we're gonna go 1, 2, and then we're gonna place our netherrack on top of it, 1 like that. Next thing we're gonna do is take our magenta terracotta and we're gonna place up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna place 4 again, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then next thing we're gonna do is place from netherrack all the way up to polished granite, and just that's kind of doing it just to make sure you've got everything correct. That's why I always count it out with y'all, just to make sure that everything is in the correct spot it should be in. Next thing you want to do is upright diagonal from the purple pillar blocks. You want to place netherrack, and then you want to place pink concrete on top of that netherrack, and the next thing you want to do is place white terracotta right there in between that little gap. You can see we've made a good chunk of progress right there, making our way up. I think the next thing we're going to do, we still have plenty enough time here, so let's see here. I kind of wanted to avoid the yellow area like that because we have another one of those up here, but I don't think I can avoid it as much. And this one's a bit more weirder than usual, so I'm trying to see on how what we can do here. Okay, let's build up this border just a bit. One thing I want to do real quick is I'm gonna go over here, and you see this is at level 73. So what we might do is build up the outside border up to 73, so that way once we get to that level, what we'll do is we will go ahead, once we fill it all the way in to level 73, we'll go ahead and head on over, work on this up to that, then continue, just keep on going over until all of it's at level 73, and we can then continue going up with it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is place the netherrack on top of this magenta terracotta right there, and we'll place pink wool on top of the netherrack, and then place 2 pink concrete on top. 1, 2. Then what we're gonna do is take us some magenta terracotta, and we're gonna go 3, 1, 2, 3. And take us some purple terracotta, and we're gonna go 1. Then take us magenta terracotta and go 1, 2. Next thing we're gonna do is take us some blue terracotta, and we're gonna go up 1. And then we're gonna take us some purple terracotta. Not purple terracotta, but purpler block, and go 1 on top of the blue terracotta. And then next to the blue terracotta, we're gonna place 1 to the left right there. And we're actually gonna go down and grab us light blue terracotta right here. We're gonna place 1 to the left of the blue terracotta we just placed. Then what we're gonna do is take our purple terracotta right here and place 1 on top of the blue and 1 on top of the purple block. Then we're gonna take us some magenta terracotta, and we're gonna go 1, 2, like this, and take us some pink concrete. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll just keep it like that for right now and kind of work on it from there. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try to, like I said, we're gonna try to build kind of around the yellow area that we have to, so that way we don't have to because if I don't know how to explain it as much, you can see how there's concrete powder, and that's one of the things you have to be really careful with that over there, because there's concrete powder and a lot of red sand, and I don't want it to get into those areas where it's a bit complicated to build around it. It's really hard to explain though. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take us magenta terracotta right here. I'm gonna go 1, and then skip a block, and then 2 on top of the pink wool, and then to the left of it, we're gonna place purple terracotta to the left. And then what we're gonna do is take us some purpler blocks right here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, like this, and take magenta terracotta and place it on top of the purpler block. Then we're gonna take us some soul sand here, and we're gonna place it on top of the purple terracotta, the magenta terracotta, and then place the magenta terracotta in between the little gap right there of the netherrack. And we're gonna go 1, 2, like this. Then what we're gonna do is take our pink terracotta and place it in between the red terracotta right there. On top of the red terracotta, we're gonna place our pink concrete right there. The next thing we're gonna do is take our magenta terracotta. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 1, like this. So it's 2 above the pink concrete, 2 above the pink terracotta, 1 above the netherrack, and 1 above the netherrack, like that. Then we're gonna place us purple terracotta. I'm gonna go 1 and then 2, and then on top of the soul sand right here, I'm gonna go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna go down 1 from here, and then go 1, 2, like this. Go 1 to the left right there, and then 1 to the left of that right there, this, and then we're gonna go 1 on top, and then we're gonna go 1, 2 to the left, down 1, and then 1 top of purple block, and then 1 on top of the netherrack. Next thing I'm gonna do is grab our soul sand right here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, so it's diagonal from the purpler blocks. Next thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go up here. I'm going to place the blue terracotta in this little gap right here. 1, 2, 3. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take us some pink wool and go one right here. And then take our pink concrete and go one here, and one here. Make another small C. And then we're going to take our magenta terracotta, place it right here, and place it to the right. Next thing we're going to do is in between this little gap, place our netherrack. And then we're going to place our pink wool right here. Now what we're going to do on top of the pink wool, place us some magenta terracotta. And then what we're going to do is in between this little gap, we're going to go 1, 2 magenta terracotta, and then place red terracotta up left diagonal. Next thing we're going to do is place magenta terracotta on top of the red terracotta, and then place netherrack to the left of the magenta terracotta. Place magenta terracotta on top. Then we're going to take us our pink concrete here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 rows of 3. Then we go 1, 2, then 1. Then we go skip this little block right here and go 1, 2, and then go down 1. And it should be magenta terracotta on the inside there, and then purple terracotta up left diagonal from it, 1, 2, like that. And we're just gonna kind of back away, get a good look of it, and that's gonna be that. What we're building right now is the background part. Now it'll all start to come together a lot better. Alright, so let's see what else we can do real quick. I guess real quick, let's place the pink terracotta right here. We're gonna go 1, 2. Then what we're gonna do is we are going to go let's see, I'm trying to find the best way to do this, because basically what we do is the orange is right here, the little orange area. I may end up having to take care of that area next video, so that way we don't have to fool around with it. So we're gonna go one with polished granite right here, and then we're gonna place our pink terracotta right down here, 1, 2. Then skip a block and place another polished granite like that. Next thing we're gonna do is grab us some pink concrete powder and place that in between the polished granites. Then what we're gonna do is take us some red terracotta. I want to go 1, 2, 3 like this. Then what we're gonna do is take us our pink terracotta. I want to go 1, 2, and then go 3 right here. Then we're going to take our magenta terracotta and place 1 on top of the netherrack right there. Then we're going to take our pink terracotta, or our pink concrete, and place 1 underneath the pink terracotta right there, and place bricks to the left of the pink concrete right there. Alright, and yeah, so the next thing we'll do in the next video is probably work on the little orange area and look just like that. And it's all starting to come together really nice in the background area. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. Yeah, sorry I only came out one yesterday. I kind of wanted to just kind of keep the numbers a bit even and stuff. I hope you guys are really enjoying these. I know I am. And yeah, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.